How's it going, everybody? Your boy John is finally returning again for a Pokemon stream. And today, if you haven't seen from the thumbnail, we're throwing it back and we're doing some Alolan Pokemon evolution hunting. So today, I'm so surprised that we got Grimer and Muck in one outbreak reset. So I'm like, we don't have these, so let's do them. Muck I've wanted to do in this game for a while just because I actually do somewhat like the Pokemon. It's not even that great, to be honest, but I don't know. For some reason, I'm drawn to wanting to hunt this. So we're doing it. We're doing it. I know it's been a little while since my last stream, but I hope everybody's been doing A-okay. Whoa, there is a Deoxys Nation, my man. Y360 is the highest quality. You know what's funny? There was a, I don't know, like a prompt. Hold on. Yeah, there was a prompt that came up, and it was like something about using like ultra low latency, and it was saying like almost like I had to do it. Does not support closed captions. Yeah, weird. I think it's because of the latency and I switched it the one time on stream. Is it really 360p? Because that's heartbreaking. I'm quality over quantity. I'm not going to let that happen. That ain't happening. I don't think you can change it when you're on stream. Does not support closed captions, 1440p and 4K resolutions, ultra low. Yeah, oof. Okay, this Chem Nation guy is coming in and gonna help the stream. Very nice. I may start again. Ultra low latency. Yeah. I'm using ultra low now. That's the only thing that has switched. But 360p, I don't understand. If that's not the case, I've not changed anything when it comes to resolution. That is... Ooh, I almost pressed exit. That ain't good. That ain't good. General... Video... Yeah, no, it technically says 1080 by 1920, so I don't know. Weird. I don't know, yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good thing to know if it is. Let me check my phone. Let me get on Wi-Fi. But did you get the Staryu today? I saw a little bit. It's one of those situations again, Alex. I'm always at work. I'll see it pop up. And like, I'll watch, but I can't say anything. Because like, I'll have my phone right next to me and I'm listening to it in my earbud. And that's about it. Oh, you got it at 120 eggs. See, I'm like really obsessed with that. Because like, I've been watching you play and I'm getting all nostalgic and stuff. So, I really want to get Crystal. So when the Virtual Console was about to leave the shop because of that whole, you know, DS thing going away, I swear they had Pokemon Yellow at a discount for like super cheap. And I swear I bought it. But I don't see it on my DS. So... I kind of burned myself out now because I can't do the Ditto glitch, or else that just makes 100%, I guess, logic to do it that way, or else, what, you gotta hunt a Ditto in 1,800... 8192? Is that it? I'd rather do the Ditto glitch. But I know you were saying you can do Gyarados, so I'm assuming when you meant you can do Gyarados, you just pair with, I don't know, let's just say a Pidgey, and at that point, it'll hatch, or it'll collect an egg, and it'll be 1 in 100-something chance. You don't have red or blue? No, man. Like, all those old games I used to own, but the only ones that I own right now that are old are the Virtual Console for the 3DS. Oh, I guess it's charging. And like I said, I thought I owned Pokemon Yellow. There must have been a reason if I didn't get it. Maybe I thought I would get the cartridge one day. I don't know. But there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason. I swear, like, I was going through my Gmail earlier, and I was looking at recent receipts within the last 2 years. I couldn't see anything, which makes me think I didn't buy it, but there's also a big chance it might just be on a different account. I'm going to do some research into it, because if I have VC, oh man, it's going to save me so much time. Yeah, because I have two 3DSs. One XL and one, the other one is just, no, one's an XL, one's like the very first 3DS. What's up, dude? Yeah, you made me want to do it. Like, I'm not one of those people that'll just see somebody do a hunt, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do it. But, like, I never really gave much of, like, thought into 1 in 64 odds. And doing eggs, I know it's slow, but that is so much better than the wild alternative, dude. And I love sprites in that game. Oh, I'm gonna, when I'm done streaming this, I'm gonna go and see the Staryu. Because I'll tell you, one of the biggest Pokemon that I would want to do right away is Spinarak in that game. I don't know why. I used to love Spinarak. Is Hunt on Pokemon Red? You know what? Like, it's burning me that I don't have those games. And now that the eShop's done, it's not like I can go get them, right? I wish somehow there was... I wish they continued the shop where they just didn't update it, but they just... You could just get the games that you wanted on it. I'm not sure if Red, Yellow... Well, no. I don't think they have the cartridge. No. They don't have the cartridge fit. That's why I'm, like, super annoyed that I can't get Soul Silver or Heart Gold. Because if I could get Soul Silver and Heart Gold and play them on a 3DS, that also is a thing that I would do instantly. Hack your 3DS? Oh, I'm not that intelligent. I know there's a way to jailbreak it, but that makes me really nervous. I get really nervous with that kind of stuff. The issue is that you can only have your DS account on one device. You would have needed 2 different DS accounts. Okay, so that's the case. I would probably look into... Maybe I have 2 emails somewhere. Maybe I have emails somewhere that... Alright, I'm going to look into it again after... Like, I don't have to go to bed too late tonight. So I'm gonna look into that. Because if I do have the Pokemon Yellow, in which I do think... Like I said, I do think I do. There's something in my head that's saying I have it. And I just never played it. I just got it to have it because it was super cheap. There's a Discord for that kind of stuff. I've always heard that it's super risky, and if you're not competent enough to be able to jailbreak properly, then you could really do damage to your system. But it is what it is. At this point, like I was saying before, eventually there's gonna be, like, I know I can't play all the time, but eventually we're gonna run out of Scarlet and Violet Mons, and it's definitely not gonna take a whole year to do it. Until the next Pokemon game, I've been literally thinking about going to the old Pokemon games. Like, I want to do Let's Go, because, like, I'm obsessed with that game. And I want to complete a whole Shiny Living Dex for it. I know I'd have to rehunt a lot of things for the footage, but I want to do that. I want to go back to Ultra Moon and start hunting an Ultra Moon again. Because we never finished all the... What are they called again? The island scans? We never finished all those. So I want to do that. And, I mean, I still have to do Celebi on stream. I've never finished that. Celebi I want to do on stream, in which... 8,192, right? Okay. Last time when we streamed, we got super lucky with the Grimer. And I got this, like, right... Or not Grimer. With the Pokemon. I got it right away. We're trying to keep up our streak. Because for the longest time, I haven't gone Shinyless on a stream. Okay. But yeah, I just think Grimer and Muck at the same time, that's such a cool stream. Are they great Pokemon? No. But you know what's funny? I get roasted. I get roasted with the mobile effect videos that I've been doing. It's so funny. People get so offended when you don't rank something that is in their favorites. So you're based off your perspective, right? And people are not happy. I think most are, or they just really don't care. They're just watching it for content. And then there's the true people that are like, yeah, John, you're the worst human being that there is. Partner Pikachu, yeah, I got roasted for that as well. I got roasted. I forget what it was. Was it Machop and Pikachu? And at the time, dude, when you're recording things like that, it's not as easy as people think. It really isn't. You kind of want to not make the video long. So at the time, I was like doing quick head bombs with that kind of stuff, and I wasn't almost paying attention. But let's be honest, when you see a Mew in your choices, that wins. Amber, hey! Can you catch a fox or ferret and name it Amber or not? I'd rather name it Amber. You know what's funny? I've liked that name Amber when I did... What was it? I think it was Gen 3. I actually made a Pokemon girl account and named her Amber. That's funny. Amber Locks. Do you do a lot of Pokemon then? Are you a YouTuber? Because most of the time when I see Locks, usually there's a YouTube Pokemon account out of it. Hey, and there's the Pokemon that we're going to be hunting next. Muck. Gonna make me cry? No, Amber's such an awesome name. And it's funny. If you've ever watched Survivor, Rob and Amber were some of my favorite survivors. But yeah, I'll catch something when we get to that point, and I'll just name it Amber, and then I'll keep it in my box. You played almost all? You should do Nuzlocke. That's something I've looked into, but I've got 100,000 ideas that I want to do for Pokemon content, and unfortunately Nuzlocke aren't at the top of the list. Was it Ken? I don't know if he's still here, but somebody told me that the Pokemon company or like Game Freak were looking into terminating accounts that were using emulators. And aren't a lot of like those crazy cool locks, like randomizers and stuff, aren't they getting banned now on Twitch? I thought that's what I heard. I know you can just do like a simple one using cartridges and, you know, your video game platforms here, but If I was to do a Nuzlocke, I think a shiny randomizer would be so sick. Bro, I was able to get an Ash's Infernape. What? Okay, don't get me wrong. That's a shiny. That's a shiny. No! No, no, no! I picnic. I don't know why I did that. Oh, no. I don't know why I did that. I was not looking at the right buttons. We already have it, so that's okay. Oh. That is interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Okay. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. It locks because my wife has the name Sticky Keys and mine is Slippy Locks. That's awesome. That's cool. I can't believe that was a shiny and I wasn't even paying attention. You know what? That's exactly what I did with the shiny Poltergeist. I accidentally hit Picnic instead of like... Ugh. Whatever. Yeah, sorry. I'll get over it. That is what it is. Fail. We got to fail on stream. So let's not do that for Grimer though, because I actually need Grimer and I need Muck. I need Grimer and I need Muck. But are a lot of you friends out there watching the stream right now, are you here from the shorts feed, or have you been subscribed and found me through the mobile videos? If you get Heart Gold, you can get certain Pokemon which change the program to make it spawn only shinies. I've heard there's a lot of statistics and like numbers based off of when you catch a certain Pokemon. There's like a certain seed for shinies. That's what we were kind of just talking about with Chem there. If you get a shiny Ditto and bring it in to the daycare, it's a 1 in 64. A 1 in 64 chance of getting a shiny when you breed it. In which, that's crazy because 1 in 8,192, that sucks. It's so much easier to do that and just egg grind, right? I'd be doing that, but he was saying that I could use a golden, my god, a shiny Gyarados that you get from the lake, and I would just probably pair it with other Pokemon. You don't need a Ditto, I think, at that point, and I guess there's a certain group of Pokemon that you could use to breed a Pokemon, and it's like 1 in, I think, 124. So I have that option for now. Yo, what's up, Linton? How's it going, buddy? I've already failed a shiny. But to be honest, I didn't need it. So it's like, the only reason I'd be mad is because I couldn't give it away on stream. It was a two-cannon Sam. You just joined? Oh, nice. Yeah, we've been fortunately very... lucky when it comes to the shorts feed with a lot of the content. I've been doing okay with the mobile videos. I think I'm gonna take a break tonight. I've noticed if you upload, it's weird with the algorithm, you either upload consistently and it gives you like good results, because like my videos were getting like 10,000 views, and then I kind of have hit a point where it's slowing down. But then we've been getting very lucky whenever I stream with the shorts feed as well. So like I said, thank you for watching. Even if it's for like 2 seconds, that one view, it really does make a difference. Not just for me, but any content that you watch, right? You should check out Doodle World. I mean, hey, I'm open for any suggestions. It doesn't, I mean... Preferably, you know, it doesn't have to be childish because look what kind of game I'm playing. Isn't Pokemon made for kids? I'll check out whatever. I've never played Roblox. I've never played Roblox. I'm gonna get roasted for that too, aren't I? I'm actually, I really like the comments. I haven't gotten anything really negative when it comes to the mobile effect videos that I've done. In which maybe part of the reason why it's slowing down is because maybe I did too many in a row where I'm in the same outfit. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of options, but I love. I think somebody. I needed a clarification here. Let me read it. Let me read it. It was so funny. Okay, so somebody was like, bro is putting my most fave Pokemon in number 9, and what in the world? Delphox deserves that number. It should be lower. And then nobody confirmed it. But then there's another random that was like, I didn't like him within the first few seconds. And then I'm like, didn't like me or didn't like the choice? I love that kind of stuff. It's like unfinished at the moment, but they plan to add a choice system to choose what path to go down in your interactions. Oh, I love those games. There's a real term for it. I forget what it's called. It's like Alan Wake, right? And like I know Gears of War kind of has it, but not to the fullest extent. But Mass Effect. Mass Effect had those options. Mass Effect had those options. I would love to play another Mass Effect game. That'd be sweet. I played Mass Effect 1. That was really hard to get into. Mass Effect 2 was really cool. And then 3 was a little... It was hard to get into. Whoo! I can't believe we had 2 cannon. That's going to be a funny video. Shadow the Hedgehog would... I don't think it'll be that depth, but who knows? Shadow the Hedgehog... Oh my god. You know what's funny? I haven't... for that, I just thought Sonic. I kind of want to watch those newer movies that came out. Has anybody seen those with Jim Carrey? And I think Marsden's in it too. Hey, what's going on? Allie. Yep, Allie, what's up? Okay. If we can... Oh, for some reason I thought that was shiny, but it's just this dude here. I saw him through the trees. I'm like, oh, that's a different color. I'm gonna have nightmares about that Toucannon Sam Pokemon. That's... Again, I'm not even frustrated or mad. It's just, I'm disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Is anybody playing Pokemon right now? What's going on? Oh, hydrate, hydrate. Oh. I'm nervous I'm gonna fail shinies though. Now. I'm so used to picnic resetting when I hit the menu by accident. Oh. I think that is it. That's the reason why. I saw today, I don't know, does anybody in the chat know who JT Valor is? A Pokemon Go streamer? Do you know who he is? He completed the Shiny Shaman research, which is crazy because I myself, I'm not even close. I'm still on the first step. I am still in the first step. Oof. Yeah, that was the shiny. Come on, purple. Like I said, I'm not going... I don't want to go shinyless today on stream. I'm not breaking my record. Which is... you know what? I guess it still doesn't count, even though we did see a shiny. Even though we saw the shiny, it doesn't count. Okay. Hey, there's Muck. That would be really cool to get. Yeah, that's purple. That's a purple looking color. Oh, yeah, too. Last time we were here, we were hunting. I believe, Toucanon, which is really strange. Because we got a Seviper randomly. That's a funny memory. Right on. Okay. Nothing here. Moving on. Yo, what's up, Nightbot? What's going on, man? Okay. Nothing here. For some reason, I know it's all Shining Power, but I swear more were spawning here, though. That's the crazy thing. We've, like, eliminated half of the spawns. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. I've also been getting crazy luck in Pokemon Go lately. I got Shiny Corphish, which is crazy because it's not in many events. And I mean, it's not hard to find. It is one of those Pokemon in between events that you can find commonly. And the first one I touched after work yesterday was shiny, and I didn't have that one. And I finally got Hippotoss again as well. So I have the male and the female version, which is sick. Oh, really cool. Okay. Nothing here. Moving on. Okay. Come on. Nothing. Evie, what's up? Hey, how's it going? That'd be a really cool one to hunt again one day. I'm telling you this though now, if I've been thinking about it, I still wish that I continued. It's funny that your name's Eevee. I was doing evolutions in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think those are the coolest ways to find those Pokemon. I know they're in these games, but I really want the shiny animation of evolutions in Sword and Shield. You got Pokemon Violet. Same here. Same here. I don't own Scarlet, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay. Nothing here. I'm just trying to reset these areas as quick as possible so we're not like wasting time. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Nope. Nope. What is your favorite Eevee evolution? It's funny, I just got asked this last stream. So, it's kind of a tie, I would say. It's between Umbreon and Espeon. In terms of like a drastic change, I think Espeon is my favorite. But I like Umbreon, like the Pokemon, better. But the shiny, it's okay, if you ask me. So, I want to call it a tie, but I think Espeon has the edge. What about you? What's your favorite? Espeon takes the edge just by a little bit, so it's not much, but just enough that we can call it a winner. Hey, Tim's, what's up, man? Glaceon for me. So that's the thing. In a lot of my Pokemon rankings, when it comes to mobile videos, I gotta start doing Pokemon for Pokemon. I'm such a shiny hunter brain. I always think my favorites have to coexist with shiny colors. So a lot of my rankings are based off of Pokemon that are shiny. I gotta try to find like a mobile effect that actually has shinies involved in it. I'm gonna have to, like I said, start thinking about that like that. Leafeon. Okay, so the thing is that most evolutions are so cool that there really isn't any bad ones. It's just whether or not you like something more than the other. They're all pretty good. Nothing. Okay. Alolan Grimer is a boosted... yeah, I think it's boosted in Pokemon Go. I think it's 1 in 64. Oh, you finally got Totodile! Just getting an Outbreak is worthy of a celebration, let alone getting the shiny. That's awesome. Second for me is Vaporeon. You know it'd be really cool? I know I have the mobile effect videos that are, like I said, they're doing okay. Maybe I'll start doing content where it's not necessarily mobile effects, but I'll do like a ranking when it comes to starter, like little short videos when it comes to like my favorite evolutions, my favorite starters. And I'll do my own ranking because all the ranking that we have with these videos are based off of blind ranking, right? In which literally it's so hard to do because you never know what's going to come up. You never know what's in the pool of Pokemon. So yeah, you could put something that you really want in 7th place because you just never know what's coming, right? And that's the problem with people right now in the comments. It's like, oh, dude, why are you putting like, I don't know, like Greninja 10th? Because I didn't get Greninja until my 10th spot, and I was saving the worst Pokemon. Well, I was saving the worst spot, assuming I was getting a really bad Pokemon, right? So I'll do like my actual own ranking videos. How do you get Leafeon? I always thought you just gave it a grass stone, no? I thought I saw a shiny. Probably. I mean, we've already failed one today. We've already failed one today. It wasn't the biggest. It wasn't the end of the world. Because I already have it. So... you know. Okay, we need to fly back and we gotta get a shiny sandwich. We gotta get a shiny sandwich. Yeah, I mean, Google, YouTube, how to get a shiny Leafeon, but I always thought it was just a grass evolution. Cafeteria. Shiny sandwich time. Yep. If you go to the cafeteria, this literally is the most optimal sandwich to use if you ask me. It's so OP. I mean, yeah, it's got the catching power, it's got the egg power. It's just overall the best. It's a really easy method to get the points versus, sure, you got to get sandwich ingredients just for encounter power. You don't get encounter power, but you get shining power, and I think shining power is better than encounter power. So, like, it comes down to a few factors. Shining versus more spawns. More spawns give you a better rate. Shining power gives you a better rate. So I think you could maybe... the shining power has an edge to it, but realistically, it just comes down to that number, and it comes down to luck. Oh, I like Ruby. Ruby's a nice name. Amber, who was here earlier, I think that's a really nice name. You know what? I actually think Scarlet is a really cool name too. no joke intended, but I think Scarlet is an awesome name. You know what's funny? Violet is too. For a name of a human being, both those are really cool. Yeah, you can call me X and Y. That's my brother Y. I'm X. How's it going? What Pokemon do you pick a starter? I picked Violet. What did I pick in Scarlet and Violet? I picked Fuecoco. It was between Quaxley and Fuecoco. But then, you know what's funny? I started liking Sprigatito a lot more. A lot more. Fuecoco was really cool, but not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea anymore. Sprigatito is just really cool. I didn't... It's not that I don't value starters. I know there's a lot of people that are like, fire starter, best starter. You know? But I'm starting to turn into more of a grass type starter person, because I picked Grookey my first go in Gen 8. Gen 8 was great. I know it came with a few ups and downs, but maybe one day we'll go back to Gen 8. But before we do that, I'd rather go back to older games, because I think shiny sprites look way cooler than shiny animations in these newer model games. So like if we went back to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, arguably, I think that is like the coolest shiny sparkle. Because if you throw a Pokeball and it, you know, doesn't catch, that animation happens again. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool. And I don't know if you guys know who Chemnation is, but shout out to Chemnation. Like, he's doing the old copies of the Gen 2. I think it's Crystal, right? Maybe? I don't know. I think it's Crystal. But, oh, I love watching it. I love watching that stuff. I can watch any sort of Pokemon. I don't know if you are of younger generation now, if you would watch the older ones. But believe me, they are so fun to play. But yeah, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, if I could ever get my hands on that and stream it, I would. We'd do like a full playthrough. If I could, I would probably try to do some sort of Ditto thing in that. I should have done the Odd Egg as well. The Odd Egg, I think it's like 1 in 5 or 1 in 10 odds. They're so fun. Heart Gold, Soul Silver were amazing. I loved Crystal. It was my favorite game because you get 2 generations in one. But Heart Gold and Soul Silver, when that game came out, that was like revolutionary, dude. Like, when I was a kid, I loved playing it so much. So much. These games, I feel like, don't compare to the older ones. But when it comes to shiny hunting, I like these better than the old ones because the odds are so much higher. So much higher. What nickname would you give an Espeon? I don't necessarily nickname my Pokemon. I'll do it for just, you know, if somebody wants me to nickname something. But, I don't know. For an Espeon, let me think about that. Give me a second to think on that. Because that's an interesting question. So, EV. Yeah, let me think on it. I'll give you a good name. Daydream, that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm trying to think of something like very out of this world. Daydreamer's really cool. I don't know. I think you nailed it. That's perfect. Yeah, no, honestly, that's perfect. I don't think I can come up with anything better right now. But I'll still think about it. I'll still think about it. That is so cool. Do you think they'll ever do another evolution? I'm surprised there isn't an evolution for every type yet. And to be honest, the way they have Pokemon these days, another evolution wouldn't hurt. There's so many more that could be done. I want a complete Steel and Poison type next. That'd be so sick. Kirk, no way. Dude, what's up, man? How's the fam, dude? The Kirkosaurus Rex returns. Alright. We're gonna get, are you still doing the shinies? Or the shinies. Are you still doing the Pokemon cards with the fam? I remember when it was like Christmas time, and I think it was during COVID. Kirk went on a bender with the Pokemon cards. A straight bender. Okay. We haven't bought cards in so long. We spent way too much. Oh, I know, man. Like, I stopped doing Pokemon cards because I went over $1,000 into celebrations. And I'm like, yeah, I could have literally bought, I don't know. I could have bought them all individually and had the set. That was the first time I've realized that buying Pokemon cards here and there, don't get me wrong, fun. I love opening packs. But I'm just going to buy entire sets instead of opening cards to get my chase card. Poison Eevee? Yeah, Poison Eevee would be really cool. I feel like Poison Eevee or some sort of Eevee that's like puking up all the... Or let's just say spraying, not puking. Spraying poison. Or spraying poison out of its tail. That's really cool. So basically a skunk. Would you pick Vaporeon or Glaceon? Shiny or non-shiny? Because I think Glaceon would be my preferred one, non-shiny, and then Vaporeon would be my my shiny. Confirmed. Poison, my fave type. No, it's funny. I've been appreciating poison types a lot more. A lot more. I love it. Pestion, Poison, Poison. Yeah, man. I'm surprised they haven't been doing it. Dragon type evolution would be really cool, but I think for some reason poison would be a really good next option for an evolution. There's so much you could do. I feel like it would be really cool to have like an Eevee that was in one generation where there was like two Eevees that can like fuse into like one major one. That'd be like really cool. Where it's like a brother and a sister Eevee, but it's like a poison type, but it becomes stronger when they somehow, you know, put an item on it and they can fuse. That'd be super cool. What if Espeon was a psychic and poison? What if Espeon was a psychic and poison? Well, I myself don't think it would ever happen just because EVs aren't dual type, right? I don't think so. No, it's not normal. Normal's not included after the EV itself. It just goes to a straight typing. So I don't know if they would ever do that. But I would say lately, poison is becoming a really notable typing for me. I really like it. Steel's been really good. I like Steel. I think more Steel Mons could be coming down the line. Cooler ones. Rats, what's up? What about a normal evolution of Eevee? Yeah, man. You know what's funny? A long time ago. Do you know the Mandela effect? Have y'all ever heard of that? I swear when I was growing up, when I was playing Pokemon Yellow, Red and Blue, I have a vivid memory of there being an evolution of Eevee, which I potentially could have confused it with Sentret, but I swear the Eevee had an evolution that was like an Eevee mixed with like a Sentret. It was like a longer body, but had Eevee's face still with like long ears. So I was clearly wrong, but for the longest time, I thought Eevee had that a second evolution. And then I forget, there was one day when I was in Pokemon again, and I'm like, oh wow, Eevee can't evolve. It just has, you know, the different water, electric, and fire. I don't know, right? Feels like it happened today watching old anime. Oh, nice. One day I'm gonna give anime a try. I'm not really into that kind of production when I watch TVs or movies, but I'm gonna give it a try one day. But yeah, going back to the Eevee, it blew my mind because, yeah, like I said, I swear if I went back to the old games I had, there was like an Eevee that had a second evolution. But I was clearly wrong, right? So maybe I had a dream about it, and I believe in dreams that are different realities of versions of you. Don't get me wrong, I'm totally being serious because dreams are too real. I swear there's probably an Eevee like that somewhere in the world. One of my multiverses. Dragon Eevee? What would it be called? I don't know. What could that be? A Dragon Eevee name. A mix between Ninetales and Arcanine for an evolution? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be sick. But that's the thing. It's like, I'm having like a discussion with my friends all the time between Marvel and like how Disney is running things. Oh, shiny! Yes! We got it! I thought that was a shadow. Nice. I thought that was a shadow. Alright, quick ball. Good stuff. Very nice. Ah, we got a shiny. And this time I didn't fail it. Look at that. The Kanto color Grimer. Shiny Alolan Grimer is amazing. I used to hate the Pokemon that went for its previous predecessor's color. So like, you know, like Alolan Grimer, Alolan Muck seemed like Pokemon that were just like a waste. But just like the birds, the Galarian birds, I'm actually liking the paying of the ownage to those kind of Pokemon. It's really cool. Because now, if you look at the bottom of your screen, this Muck is what we're looking for now. Oh, dude, look at this! Look at the 3D model I'm putting on the screen. It's so huge. That's sick. How does that look right there on your screens? Good? Ah, good enough. Yo, Ruddy, what's up, bro? Got a black eye? You do? What'd you do? Don't tell me you ran into a wall. Okay. Leafeon or Sylveon? Sylveon. Sylveon. Oh, the Grimer looks like it had a black eye. True. True. When I was looking it up too, look at Alolan Grimer, or sorry, Alolan Muck closely. It's actually got teeth. I never knew it had teeth. Yeet. Superhero landing. Nice. The Grimer looks like it had one too many surgeries for teeth. Alright, so the thing is too, I've probably passed a shiny Muck and not knew it was a shiny Muck just because I didn't know what the shiny looked like. So now that we know what it looks like, I feel like, as you can see here, compared to the model that you can see on the layout here, we're gonna have to pay a little bit more attention. Because Grimer was pretty easy. You could spot that. But this is like, oh my god. It's like yellow and purple. So we're gonna have to ignore the green. 0 luck for Regice Raid Hour. Oh man. I still have a shiny Regice. I just forget if it's on my alt account or if it's on my main. I just thought those were gems. Oh, you know what? Yeah, look at it. It looks like teeth. But the teeth are around its body like that. Weird. How do you get a shiny? I have no shinies. Do you have Nintendo Online? Look at all the Mucks, though. This is going to be really cool. They're everywhere. I got 2 shiny Kyogre. I was supposed to have a date, and unfortunately, I had to cancel on it. For things that I will just sum up to a series of unfortunate events. And I ended up doing Raid Hour. I did 6 raids and got 0 shinies with a boosted event. But I already have a Schlundo, so I'm okay with not getting anything that day. I just did them to do my raids. You do have it? I can give you a free shiny if you want. If you really want a shiny Pokemon and you want one, I can give you one. Yeah, I mean, so I live just outside of Toronto, and when I mean that, I mean like 40 minutes away from it. Toronto's just easy to explain to people. I live in Oshawa, Ontario, and she lives in Toronto. So you have to make almost like a solid plan, and if anything goes wrong or you're delayed, I work the next day on the Monday, so I'm like, not worth it. You bailed on Shoddy for Kyogre Raid Day. That's the thing. That's the reason why I wasn't disappointed. There was a reason why I wanted to plan like a hangout for this upcoming weekend. And then when she offered it on Sunday, I'm like, should I? Like, I contemplated. I'm like, am I going to ditch her for Raid Day? But I literally only did my 5 and I was done. I have done loads of raids. I've done so many Kyogre and Groudons that I have a couple shinies of each. So it wasn't massive for me to get it. I still find it funny. Like I said, for something like that, when you're kind of going to Toronto at like 1 o'clock, it's almost not worth it because then you only have like a few hours and then you've got to go back. Groudon is this weekend. It is. Groudon, I want to say, is Sunday, because I think, yeah, it was Sunday last time. So it's got to be Sunday again. So I'll do my free ones. One thing that's been doing really well, again, thank you to everybody that's watching, is the Pokemon Go research that I buy, like the dollar ones or the $2 ones or the $6.99. You like to see the outcome of what I get. I already have a Zarude, which is really bad, and I don't want to spend the $10 on it. But if y'all think that's going to be good footage, I'll do it. I'll buy it. What is the best Pokemon? So, I'm very, very biased. I think Mewtwo is the best Pokemon ever. I love Mewtwo. But I guess, wouldn't the question be Arceus? The best Pokemon ever? It's a Saturday? What? Wow. They changed that up, eh? Dang. I think Arceus would be the best Pokemon, because it's literally a god, no? What is the worst Pokemon? I wish there was a Pokemon description that literally said, like, this is the most garbage, other than, you know, literally garbage Pokemon, Trubbish. It is the worst Pokemon. I wish it had a description like that. I honestly don't know. I would have to say Magikarp. Yeah, it has to be Magikarp. I don't want to discriminate against Magikarp, but it's just, without evolving it, it is just the worst. Mega Rayquaza? Mega Rayquaza's sick. I actually just Mega evolved my Rayquaza today. Because I wanted to do Drampa raids. Oh, let me just check. I'm trying to do Drampa raids right now. Because I really, 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 really want that shiny. I don't have it in Pokemon Go yet. Let it spawn in. But it still has a top tier shiny. Magikarp? Yeah. It's kind of like Chansey. Chansey's a really good shiny, but do I hate it with a passion? I sure do. Because I've seen it too many times. So the shiny for me is irrelevant. I don't like it anymore. But is it an overall good shiny? Yeah. You know? Magikarp. A shiny that everybody's seen 100 times. Just like Charizard. Great shiny. But is it the favorite going forward? No. Okay, here we go. Apparently Cherrim can be shiny too. Let me just do some checks. Cherrim, no. Lopunny can be shiny in the wild because it is a mega evolution. And I have no raids near me. So that's fine. That means I'll have 4 passes for tomorrow. Which is cool. My Pikachu's... the screen's blocking it, so the next chat, I'll be able to read it. Is it Pip? Is that what you named it? Come on, Muck. Did we get that last message saying things are about to despawn? I don't know. I live in the mountains, so either I have to use remote raids when my friends invite me. Well, to be honest, I would love to live in mountains so you win. You automatically win any conversation. What mountains? What area? To be honest, there's apps that you can use. I forget what it... let me look it up quick. There's an app... Oh no, the Pokemon have dispersed. I didn't realize. Oof. Oof. We'll just have to get it again. We'll have to get it again. I wasn't paying attention. That's fine. Let's get it again. South Carolina. I would, to be honest, when you say mountains, I would never assume South Carolina with mountains. Oh, it's called Pip. Right on. Chikorita. Let me just check Chikorita first. Chikorita sounds really cool. We've already got one. But one, you know, just one spawns for us. That wouldn't be bad. Come on. Nothing gonna spawn. Appalachian Mountains are on the east of the US. I know of the Appalachian Mountains, yeah. No Chikorita spawn. That's fine. I want to do Chikorita again. But, nope. Okay, we need Alolan Muck. That sucks. I hate when I don't keep track. Because Alolan Muck for me is somewhat rare. I don't see it all the time. Remember how you hate Sceptile? Oh my god, see? I love it. I love it. Man, it is so hard to do those blind ranking. People think it's so easy, but it's like, give it a try. Give it a try. Like, Sceptile isn't a horrible mon, but think about it like chess, right? So, think about all of the Pokemon that you can get with blind rankings, right? Think about all the possibilities. So you put a Pokemon almost in like last place because you know there's going to be better mons for you to put in like the first top 4 spots. So why would you put Sceptile in like 3 or 4 when there's so many better Pokemon than that? But yeah, I know. Blind ranking is blind ranking. If it was easy, it would be called the easy ranking, right? Okay. But that's the thing. I love getting roasted. I love it. I think like I said, the Ash's Pikachu one, That's the biggest thing I think people were offended about. Ash's Pikachu. Apparently Togepi was really popular. People really like Togepi. I mean, Togepi is cool and all, but is it like really, really cool? For me, no. For me, Nabi. And then people are like, oh, Mewtwo's such an easy choice. It's like, for me, it's Mewtwo or nothing, bro. Mewtwo's so cool. If Mewtwo or Mew come up in any sort of game, just assume that's gonna win. Just assume that's gonna win. There's no mobile video tonight. There's no mobile video tonight, so y'all can rejoice in that. Feraligatr is such a cool Pokemon. Yeah. If I were to get Heart Gold and Soul Silver, though, I think I'd be choosing Feraligatr off the top. We'd be getting Totodile. I just think it's so cool. Totodile. And then I'd be shiny hunting it right away. Because in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you have the option of doing the starter hunts just like Crystal, right? The first three, like, you get 3 resets. Or 3 encounters per the 1 reset, right? Whatever, if that's the case, whatever we got shiny is what we would get. But my preferred Pokemon would be Totodile. Pokemon Crystal is, for me, that's my favorite game. And I think arguably, like, this can be debated. Depending on what you like, shiny hunting, story, I don't know, some people like PvP more than everything. Depending on what you like, I would say Pokemon Crystal is the best Pokemon game. Based off my perspective, though, because I know a lot of people love the generation they grew up with. But to have 2 Pokemon games in one is, to me, the better. The great shinies, great shiny hunting. You got a big story. You got 2 stories. Condensed Kanto story, not fully, right? You just get to go over there and do the gyms and stuff. But to me, it's the best. Crystal was originally on the Game Boy. But they have a virtual console game that if you had the DS store, you could get it on that. And I got it on it, but that's it for now. If you make an Eevee evolution, not to be, what would it be? If I made an evolution, well, it's not going to be a dual type. I'll tell you that now. It's not going to be a dual type. Like I said, I would make some sort of poison. I'd make a poison evolution where it had like a really, I don't know, like an interesting sort of tail where the tail would shoot out the poison or something. Or, you know what? Yeah, I'll go with that. Or it had like some exclusive move that was like Fury Cutter, but it was with like poison. Something like that. Yeah. We'll go with that. I have Crystal on Virtual Console on my 3DS. I got bamboozled at Spinnerack. I thought it was shiny, but turned out the color was different in that game. The thing is that if you pay attention to the shiny animation, you'll see it 100%. It's impossible to miss. Impossible to miss. Plagueon? That'd be sick. That'd be a really good name. Oh man, we're not gonna get Muck now. Crap. If I can make an evolution disappear, that's a really good question. That's a really good one. Jolteon. Or replace it. Jolteon. Okay, how about this? Jolteon or Flareon? That's a hard one. Either two have the same power for me. Either two. I don't think you can get rid of Vaporeon. That's a really good one. You really can't get rid of any of them, but if I were to, you know, gun to my head, choose one. Jolteon. Or, you know what? Okay, gun to my head. If it was shiny, I would say get rid of Flareon. If it's a normal non-shiny, get rid of Jolteon. Oh, man. Okay, Mock, where are you, bro? I sent an email out to the guy that did my 3DS capture card. There's I don't have it on me because it's charging right now, but there was an issue with the capture card because when I wanted to do the... What was I doing? The alphabet challenge. We were doing an alphabet challenge and I couldn't do my 3DS capture card because it broke. The connector piece like fell into the unit. So this guy's got to replace it for me. And I hope he can somehow add audio because I don't think there's audio. There we go. Alolan Muck. And it's where Chikorita is, so it's going to look cool. So if I can get my 3DS going again, we're going to play the old games. We're going to play the old games. If I could play Pokemon Crystal again... the problem is... okay. If I do Crystal again, I've got to beat the whole game over and start fresh to be able to shiny hunt. Or we do Celebi and then just backtrack and just do normal hunting instead of like a shiny lock. My birthday's coming up in May. I might get the tier 2 membership. That is so nice, but I'd rather you spend money on like getting a really cool like game out of it. But thank you so much for thinking about that. That's really kind. One of my goals for the stream going forward is to actually come up with better membership benefits for everybody. I don't know. I want to make it so if somebody is a member, you really do get like a bonus because right now we don't have a merch store. So right now, like a discount isn't that great. You're just becoming a member to support the channel, which is nice, but I want you to get something out of it too. Like every time you become a member, we could like spin the wheel and I'll have a wheel that has like merch on it. You get like a free pack of Pokemon cards shipped to you. You know, better luck next time. I can like gift you like a community day research, something like that. So then every time somebody did become a member, you're incentivized per month, you know, to retain it, right? Yeah, and you know what? A random shiny Pokemon, I could definitely do that, but here's the thing. What happens if we, like, exploded one day and we got, like, 200 members? Then I'm like, oh, well, crap. I don't have that much to give away. Right? So, that's the thing. It's gotta be worth it for you and cost effective for me, because I'm not like I don't make a lot with YouTube. Let's just be honest. I'm very, I don't know if anybody's on the Discord, if you're really new here. And if you are new and you just subscribed, thank you so much. But if you are new, I post like my analytics all the time because I actually want the channel to grow well. And when I see the numbers are going up, that means we're doing something good, right? And I share the analytics of what I make too. So with the screenshot, you'll see what you make in like a week or 28 days. It's not much. So whatever I put into the stream is basically from my bank account. Nothing I make on stream. Not all the time. But that's a fun fact. I try to be transparent as possible. I really want this muck. Maybe I'll do like a couple Celebi resets tonight, just for the memes. I also got to figure out what my second DS, what the second DS account is, just to see if I have Pokemon Yellow. Because if I have that and I can do the Eevee glitch, oh, I'm definitely gonna, what's it called, bandwagon and hop on the egg train that our buddy Chem Nation's on. I'm not one to just watch somebody do a hunt, and I'm not gonna like copy him to the T, but dude, watching him play the old game is making me all like I told him, nostalgic. So it's really fun, and if y'all like it, I'd rather do that. I missed Bagon Community Day. Oh, because of military training, so I'm hyped. Yeah, Bagon Classic Community Day is coming up. I'm not doing it. Maybe I'll get like one. Maybe you know what? I'll probably, so there's the town over from me. There's this group. I was mentioning it before, but with Pokemon Go, they have an app where they can detect where the hundos spawn. So certain community days where I want to try to go for a shundo, they'll get it pinged on their phone, exactly where it is, what CP it is. So maybe I'll go over there and try to get a shundo. But that's about it. That's about it. It's just about to figure it out. They have tried lots of new themes in a pretty short time. Well, the thing is that Game Freak doesn't learn, nor do they listen, because they just produce broken video games, and they never fix them. And it's 3 times XP. You know what? Maybe I will play it, because I'm like really close to... I'm really close to leveling up to 47 in Pokemon Go. I feel like I just saw that message pop up. So maybe I'll do a couple more here. I think I saw there are not many left. I think that's the final message, right? If you could become any Pokemon... If you could become any Pokemon, shine or not, what would it be? If I could become a shiny Pokemon, what would it be? Is that the question? Oh, we need another sandwich. If I could become a shiny Pokemon. I mean, I feel like if that's like a double-edged sword question, because it also depends on the Pokemon. I feel like Ditto would be the best answer, because if I saw other shinies, I could just become those other shinies, right? I think that'd be sick. I thought you probably all were gonna go with I wanted to be a shiny Mewtwo, right? Arceus was my first thought, but Ditto, you could transform into anything else. Maybe I'll go with Arceus or Ditto. Alakazam, so I have a big brain. I wish there was a baby evolution for Abra. Like a Grogu, where it's like floating on, something. I really want to hunt Alakazam. I love hunting Alakazam. I'd love to do that again. Last time we did Alakazam was Sword and Shield, and we did resets for it. I want to do resets again. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I still gotta beat this game too. I don't have the unlimited flight. Okay, so I'm gonna go with we did get the third message, so I'm just gonna hunt the Mucks, just doing this now. I'm really nervous about KOing anymore. Yeah, so here, let me check. I need I need 1.6 mil XP until I'm 47. Which isn't hard, because if you're doing excellent throws with bag on, that should be about just over 3k XP. And if you put on a double egg, that's like 6,000 XP. So like if you really can and you're not driving around and playing like I do sometimes, you're gonna get a lot of XP for that. And I could probably do a big dent into that game. I'm also, I don't know if a lot of people know, but I will be doing I'm going to travel to do the Pokemon Go Madrid Go Fest. I'd like to be 47 by then. I'm going to do that. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to start travel vlogging, kind of. I'm trying to figure out like a template for how I want a video to go. But I'm going to start recording myself when I do certain field research tasks, this and that, in case I can get a shiny. And then I'm going to post my reaction to it. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try and do that. I need to, it's like starting something new. You overwhelm yourself with like how good the content will be, and you want the quality to be really good, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you get in your own head, and then you just don't start it because of that. I'm pretty sure Japan sold out, dude. Not that I ever thought about it. From here, it is so expensive to get to Japan. One day I would love to go. Yeah, Go Fest Sendai, Japan, sold out. And then, yeah, Madrid, I got my ticket. So I'll be playing Saturday afternoon. And I think it's called Park Juan Carlos. My dream is a Pokemon MMO RPG. It will never happen because it would sweep the world. Do you not know about the one that's out right now? It's not like official, but it's literally called Poke MMO. If you Google that up, it is a Pokemon MMO, and you can see other trainers in the world. I used to play it in college. It only had 3 games up, But you could travel between all the generations, or most of them. I don't know where they're at now, but the problem is something like that always has a chance to be shut down. But here's the thing. It's been like, I want to say close to 10 years and that hasn't been shut down, so... Yeah. So look it up, Poke MMO. How does Game Freak allow it? I don't know, man. Like I said, I thought it was really cool that Crystal had Johto and Kanto. And then when you have a game like Poke MMO that allows you to like travel between all the places, and like the item system is run differently, trainer battles are run differently, XPs run differently, this and that. It's it's a unique process, man. And like legendaries, you can't have a bunch of legendaries. I think per server, there's only one. So you gotta battle people, and you're forced to battle people when it comes to like Mewtwo and stuff. You can see where Mewtwo is live on the map at all times, so that if you wanted that, it's like the WWE belt where you can get it at any time, right? 24/7 universal title. Yeah, it's crazy. You just signed up. I'd love to play it. Here's the thing. I would play it, but I'm a shiny hunter. I don't know what shiny hunting in that game's like. But the thing is, it's not a cartridge, right? You're not going to have that save file. Pokemon MMO is going to be one of those things where use your time, enjoy the game, enjoy the experience, but just expect one day, because it is a server game, one day all your save data is going to go. It's not legit. Yeah, exactly. It's not legit, but it is the closest thing to legit. It's basically emulators, but you get all the emulators in one game. Is it worth checking out? 100%. For sure. I wonder where I was with my account, because like I would play it in college during class and stuff. It could be, but here's the thing about me saying that it could be shut down. If it was going to get shut down, I feel like it would have by now. It's been like 10 years almost. So, yeah, just kind of play at your own leisure, you know? But I won't commit, yeah. It's cool. It's really cool. I'm always scared like of emulators and stuff like that, because I heard streaming wise, like I said, maybe I'll ask him. I'll SMS text him. I think it was him that was saying that, it could have been our buddy Steven too, but it could have been any of them saying that emulators, Nintendo and Game Freak are cracking down on those because it's like an illegitimate version, right? And are you necessarily paying for that game? No, you're using a cracked version. So then they're like, oh, we're not making money. And you're manipulating the game, right? Full odds, shiny Rhyhorn. Such, again, good shiny. Very common shiny. Pokemon Go has ruined a lot of shiny values for me because you see them all the time. Especially calm days, but that's such a good shiny. I'm going to save here just in case. So, okay, if I save the game where I'm at now, and let's just say I knocked out too many Pokemon, like I knocked out too many Mucks, I would still get Muck, right? When I load in again. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm just afraid of losing it. I'm afraid of losing it. Okay. 5,000 IQ move. It makes sense, you know? Like, I don't want to... I'm not overthinking it. It's just, I don't know. For some reason, I could see that happening. Let's just try it. I think I'm at the last message, but whatever. Okay, look at all these mucks. Let's go. The Pokemon from the outbreak have disappeared. Yeah, okay. We were at the last message. Cool. I'll just, Oh, you know what? I think it's the sandwich we lose. Not the outbreak. It's the sandwich we lose. Oh, that's bright. That's super bright. Dun 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 dun. Oh. I'm tired. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Okay, yeah, outbreak's still there, and we lose the sandwich. Okay. You know what? Are we gonna get it? Probably not. I was gonna say, I have to work tomorrow, so I was gonna do a light stream today, and then come back tomorrow. You're hyped for ZA? I think the only reason I'm hyped is for Mega Pokemon. I'm hoping Megas are making like a full comeback. And like every single Mega with new Mega evolutions are going to be in the game. Because that'd be dope. That'd be super dope. Yeah, but here's the thing. My expectations for Pokemon games have gone so low that if this game is actually like really good, man, Pokemon's gonna get or Game Freak's gonna get a really solid rating out of me because their last three games actually, are full with errors and bugs, right? And this last one, Scarlet and Violet, they decided not to fix their game. When a game comes out with faults, errors, or this and that, they do their best to fix everything right. All they did at the beginning of launch for Scarlet and Violet was fix the crashing that was happening all the time. But the poor frame rate over the lakes, the poor reflections, the shadows, like, look. It's like, it's moving by frame. There's so much wrong with this game that if I was a developer and I was really picky about my presentation, I would not release something until it's fully amazing. So, yeah, I need a game. I almost, as much as, and here's the thing, I wish there was another Pokemon game that was coming within the year. Because a year without a new Pokemon game it's going to be a lot, right? So we're going to have to go back to old games, and that's what I mean. I want to go back to older games, like Pokemon Emerald is the top of my list. That's the top of my list of wants to play. And we'll go back to the older games and we'll play them. But for them having a lot of time, like 2 to 3 years to make another game, ZA better come out perfect. And it better be run optimally on this Switch and look really good. And if it's not, I'm done, man. But that's the thing. What's going to keep you busy in the year? A shiny living dex is really good, don't get me wrong. But let's just say a lot of people by now have the Scarlet. Maybe a lot of streamers do, but the ones that can play every day and grind, or even just the casual players who play every day and grind, what are you going to do for a full year? Right? You go back to older hunts and older games. For me, the nostalgia is great, but I don't know how well that's going to do when it comes to viewership. Like, is everybody going to watch me do an old Celebi hunt? Are you going to watch me do all these old hunts where it's like 1 in 8,192? I don't know. But we'll try it out. We'll try it out. Doesn't hurt. I want to do Let's Go as well. I have a vision for the channel. I have a vision, and that vision is going to be having 2 Switches run at the same time, where I'm going to do Let's Go on one Switch, and I'm going to play a second game as well. Because Let's Go, unless you're not paying attention, you could just let it run and then just casually check up and down, right? And then you'll see a shiny. And if we can get all the shinies that way while playing another game, that's awesome. But like right now, I feel like we can do a lot more. Or we could do like Dynamax adventures too. We used to run 2 Switches at the same time, but when a new game comes out, you always prioritize the one screen. So we'll go back into things, you know. If I can somehow get Pokemon Yellow and get the Ditto glitch going, oh man, it's gonna be so cool. Yeah, Mewtwo Hunt and Silver, Heart Gold and Soul Silver Mewtwo looks really good with that shiny animation. So good. But I'll tell you this. Unfortunately, I'm going to end stream here because I got to do some prep for lunch and stuff like that. Some phone scrolls before I go to bed tonight. 2 Switches, one where you play the main game, the other as a shiny starter. Yeah, I could do that. There's so many options that we just got to narrow a few down and not get overwhelmed by doing too much. Because when you take on too much, your quality goes down because you're trying to focus on too many things. But yes, we'll talk about this more. I'm planning on streaming tomorrow because I shouldn't be a full day at work. But I'm gonna try to keep Alolan Muck going here, and we'll finish this off tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching the stream. If you're here in the future and you like the stream, or you enjoyed clicking through it, maybe give the stream a thumbs up. We got a fail, which was kind of funny. It's my own fault. We failed Toucan and Sam there, and we got the Grimer. So tomorrow we'll finish the Muck, and if we have any new friends today, I'm happy to meet your acquaintance, and we'll definitely chill tomorrow. Think about subbing if you like the content. It helps the channel, it really does. But I'm going to save here. And until I see you tomorrow, I hope you have a good night. Good rotational earth spin. Enjoy the Pokemon MMO if you try it. Take care, everybody. See ya.